What's up, guys? So I'm down here in the basement and it's cold, so I've got the fire going. But I got my CLAM Auger drill plate out, and I found a pretty cool mod on, I believe it was a South Dakota ice fishing Facebook page, and so I'm going to give it a shot. So what this little mod's going to do for us is it's going to add a return spring on the handle here so that there isn't all this play in there. It's held in place and it returns after you pull the trigger. It just goes back to where it was, and there isn't all that slop in there. So we're going to see if we can get that figured out. I'll show you guys the auger in operation, I guess, quick, and then we'll get it get this handle and stuff taken apart and see if we can figure out how to get this put on there. These little lock washers that it called for, not lock washers, what do you even call these? Shaft collar with the set screw, and I'll link all this stuff down below if this works out. But I don't know if that's going to slide onto this handle. It's got to go around this bend. You can't go on this side. I'll get into it. I'll show you guys once I get into it here. So let me get you set up on the tripod here and we'll see what we can do. All right, so here's the auger plate. You got the handle here and it just activates the trigger. If you guys haven't seen one of these, I'm sure you guys probably all have. And then you just have your auger attached to that and you can pop your holes in the ice. But we're going to try to get rid of all this play in the handle here, because that's no bueno. So let's get to work. All right, so guess first let's get this bit taken off here. All right, next I guess take the drill out. Now this should be pretty easy. Somehow I have to figure out how to get this rubber off the handle here. I mean, I can just cut it off, but I'd like to take it off, be able to put it back on. Guess I could find something else. I don't know. I've heard people have kind of doing something with like plasti dip. If you put enough layers on, kind of creates the same thing. I could use some heat shrink, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna just put this stuff back together a little bit here, just so everything is together, I don't lose it. Drill comes right off. Set that off to the side. Okay, so I need to just get this, really just this bar off. It doesn't come out of here unless you take this off, and that's what I need to take off of there. So let me get this handle taken off, I guess. Best way to do this is, the fire's nice and warm down here, I tell you what though. Trying to remember how this stuff goes back together. I feel like I'm missing a couple of washers on here anyways, so we'll see. Okay, now we need to take this off. We need to take this all the way off. There's one nylock nut on the bottom right there, the washer, and then there's a set nut down here. Keep looking over at the fire like, I wonder if it's gonna go out. Okay, so we've got the handle off, but you can see we've got this piece on here. Let me actually show this to you guys a little bit better. So that won't come off of there because that's flared out, but you can get it around the corner here, but it doesn't fit off of this. So I need to either cut this off or see if I can pull it off, and I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off of there. Maybe if I Stuck a little WD down there. WD-40. That might have helped a little bit. Try that again. All right, went and grabbed some WD-40 and pops right off, so I can put that back on. That's nice. Now let's see if we can make the rest of this fit. All right, so we're gonna take that off, get that off of there. And the biggest thing will be if we can get one of these things to put on, to go on. Is it snowing outside? Maybe. It should slide right on there. Oh yeah. We're in business. Okay. This is gonna go quite a bit easier than I expected. Once I got that off, I was really worried. You wouldn't think, looking at these two things, that it was going to go around that corner very easily, and it goes right around the corner. It's not that much bigger. Anyways, we'll get this thing assembled here quick. So we've got our one locking collar on there. We're going to use a CLAM washer. We got our, should probably get, like I said, I'm going to link all this stuff down below. I got everything at Menards here in my area. Got our spring that goes on then. And then we need another washer. And this goes back on your factory piece here. And then your second locking collar. And that should work in theory. Yes. Pop our little rubber piece back on here. That should stay on just fine. Might throw some hairspray in there, like we did with our bicycle grips. Alright. Well, let's get our handle reassembled here. There we go. So now the handle doesn't move back and forth, it's stuck in place. There you go. Still allows you to push the trigger all the way down, but it doesn't flop around. Now it's moving a little bit because I don't have this back nut and screw here tightened. Let me get that tightened down quick. There we go. Now all that side to side is taken away there. Just gonna try to snug these things down as best I could. I should probably put some Loctite on these, honestly. And if they come loose, it's not gonna hurt anything. Okay. And then let's just slide our little rubber piece back on the handle here. There we go. So there's the finished mod to the CLAM plate. Works great. Awesome. That works great. I don't have the auger on there, but I don't need it on there for this. So that's awesome. Like I said, saw this on a South Dakota ice fishing Facebook page, and it looked really simple, and I managed to find a parts list. So I'm going to put links to everything down below for the pieces that I use, the spring, the collars, and washers, and that's really it. And we'll see how it works in the ice. It should work great. Hopefully those little locking collars and set screws don't slide around or anything. I might put some Loctite on there, but we'll see. So anyways, eventually we're gonna get on some ice here. If you can see out the back window there, it's all snowy. Eventually we'll get some ice, hopefully around here, but I think I am gonna go north maybe next week. Christmas is coming up really quick though, but anyways, eventually we'll get the old shack out and get some fishing footage, but we shall see. So appreciate you guys watching the little mod here for the CLAM Auger plate. I upload every 3 days, fishing, camping, outdoor stuff. Haven't gone fishing in a couple days, and it's starting to bother me. I need to get north or south or something. We just don't have any safe ice here. We really don't have much open water here, so it's not great. But like I said, I appreciate you guys watching. I upload every 3 days, fishing, camping, outdoor stuff. If you want to see more, definitely hit that subscribe button. If you thought the video was cool, if you like that little modification, definitely give it a like. It helps me out a lot. And stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit.